Okay guys, I get this question all the time. What is an escrow company and what is their role in a finance home purchase transaction? Well, thankfully I have Sarah and Julie from Placer Title here in Paso Robles to answer some of those questions. So let's hop into the video and find out what they have to say. So Julie Opine and Sarah Sanchez are here to answer some of the common escrow questions that I get all the time from my home buyers and home refinancers, if that's even a word.
Refinancers.
So Julie, before we get into that, just give us a high-level explanation of what an escrow company is and what they do, and why is there sometimes the term title thrown in there with an escrow/title company?
Okay, so we do escrow and title here. It actually is two separate functions.
Okay.
So two. Southern California, you'll see standalone escrow companies,
Right.
and you'll see title companies, but we in this region happen to do both. So escrow is we are the neutral party in the real estate transaction, taking instruction from the agent or the lender, or both. And title insurance is we are ensuring that title transfer to the buyer of the home with nothing going, none of the junk going with it,
None of the junk
or disclosing the junk.
Okay.
I hate to use that word. That's a bad word.
No, it's an industry standard term, right?
Junk.
And Sarah, you've been in the business for how long, approximately?
In the real estate business, I've been in for 3.5 years.
Okay. And you've been with Placer Title the whole time?
I worked over at a real estate company here in Paso, Remax Parkside, and I came over here in May of last year, so 8 months.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah.
All right. So a year and 8 months. Or
No,
it's been
last
8
year.
months.
It's been 8
gotcha.
months. Yeah.
Gotcha. And how do you like the industry so far?
I love it.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah.
Julie, same question. How long have you been in the business for?
I got my real estate license in 1994.
Okay, that's when I graduated high school, yeah.
So it's been a while, and I never sold real estate with my real estate license.
Really?
I was in lending initially, so I was doing your job.
Okay.
And then from there, I segment into the escrow title side of it.
Cool. And you enjoy it?
I love it.
What do you like about it?
There is never a dull moment, and it's ever changing. Ever changing.
It's an understatement.
Yeah.
I really
Continuously learning.
Yeah.
I feel for escrow officers because you guys get put through the gamut from lenders from the real estate agents on both sides of the transaction, and you guys just always perform great, by the way. So kudos to you guys and to your girls, I should say.
Yeah, thank you.
Ladies.
Thank you. Mostly ladies, yes.
Yes.
A couple questions I get from home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, are the fees, right? When I send them a loan estimate, and if I haven't adequately explained what all the fees are, shame on me, by the way. But when we see some of the itemized fees on a loan estimate document, can you explain what some of those are and who pays which in common purchases around here?
Yeah. So in a sale transaction, escrow fee is typically a 50-50 split.
Okay.
And the seller is paying the title insurance on behalf of the buyer for the transfer, and then the buyer is paying their lender's title policy required by you, the lender, to have in place. Now, if they were, if they were a cash buyer, they don't need a lender's title policy.
Obviously, okay.
Yeah.
And then the owner's title policy. That explain that to me, because I've tried my best to explain it to the best of my ability, and I seem to always butcher it. So, from your standpoint, how do you best explain the owner's policy, and why does it show as optional on the loan estimate when it's not?
Well, that question on optional should be for the California Association of Realtors attorneys that put that there.
Okay.
But so it never should be optional. It should be always there. It's a small price to pay. You're paying it as a one-time fee.
Okay.
It's not like it's not hazard insurance where you're paying it annually. You pay it one time, and you're guaranteeing, like we as a title company are guaranteeing to the buyer that there's no liens going with the property. There's no tax liens going with the property. If there's something else, very like any type of lien that's on there. So easements. We'll plot the easements to show to the buyer. So there's a lot that goes with that one-time fee.
Thank you for the explanation. That's much better than I've done in my past. Sarah, there's also a section on the loan estimate, and it's called the prepaid items, or the escrow items. What are those in layman's terms? You'll see the taxes, and then there's a line for insurance. How do you break those down?
I'm going to give that question to Julie.
Okay,
I feel like she could break it down a little bit better.
Prepaid.
Yeah, exactly. Prepaid.
Yeah, people are impounding their taxes and insurance. Explain exactly how that functions and why is it collected at closing.
So we take always instruction from the lender.
Right.
So it's basically, we'll do it however anybody wants us to do it. So typically, if you're impounding your insurance and your taxes, we're going based off of the calculations that are given to us.
Right, okay. But for the new home buyers out there, you have the option of impounding your taxes and insurance with a purchase transaction. And basically what that does, that money gets put into a separate impound account with the lender, and at 2 times a year when your property taxes come due, your property tax installment is paid from that account, and then when the homeowner's insurance policy comes up for renewal, it's paid from that account as well, right?
It's pre-collected, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do people get paid interest on that money? I get that question all the time.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Talk to a tax professional. All right. Cool. And so back to Placer Title. Briefly, give us a quick overview about their, length of time being here on the Central Coast.
So we are located here on 10th Street, right by Verizon Wireless in the corner of Spring and 10th. We've been here for 7 years approximately. The company has been around since 1973. We have offices in Cambria, Morro Bay, San Luis, Pismo, Santa Maria, so that is our region.
Yep.
We have a number of offices in our Northern California operations because they have been around the longest. We operate in different states under different names.
Okay.
And we can issue the same title policies as our competition in town. So we can issue a First American title policy, we can issue a Westcore title policy, we can issue an Old Republic title policy.
Okay. Do you guys do out-of-state work or not?
We would refer it to our out-of-state operations, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're licensed to do a transaction anywhere in the state of California.
Great. Cool. Good to know. I use you guys. It is cold out here, so I'm fumbling with my words. Don't cut that out, Matt. I use you guys a lot, and you guys have a very good reputation here on the Central Coast, by the way. So keep up the great work.
Yeah,
and if you guys have any additional questions that we didn't answer, you put them in the comment section below, or you can go to the website.
Yep, the website, so placertitle.com. And we have great information. If you do want to stop by any one of our offices, we have buyers and seller guides that explain a lot about what we talked about, and we have the information on our website as well. So placertitle.com.
Ladies, this has been you two have been a wealth of information
Thank
today.
you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, Matt.